Right now, what we have in Washington is two parties that are always fighting each other, that aren't representing the American people.
Justin Amash is running for president. This is your 2020 fix. Less than a year after he left the Republican Party and spent a lot of that time flirting with the presidential run, Amash said this week that he's forming an exploratory committee for a presidential run.
We want to give the American people more choices. This is about democracy. It's about representative government.
Justin Amash is a congressman from Michigan, and he was one of the founding members of the very conservative Freedom Caucus. He's always had a libertarian streak.
You hear Republicans who don't trust you because you're not aligned with the president. You hear Democrats who don't trust you because you're a Republican. And most of the people in my district do trust me. They respect me. They support me. And I want those people to know that I'm there for them. I'm there to represent every single person in the community.
When President Trump took office, Amash was one of the few Republicans in Congress who was willing to publicly criticize Trump up until he left the Republican Party last year. It's not clear yet what Amash's presence in the race does and how it might affect the other two candidates. We don't have a lot of polling, but last year one showed him taking some votes away from former Vice President Joe Biden in a matchup with President Trump.
I hear from people who support Joe Biden that I'm helping Trump, and I hear from people who support Trump that I'm helping Biden. So there's no clear-cut answer to that, and nobody can answer it because it's a very complex matter.
There's also a possibility that with his background as a Republican, he could eat away at President Trump's support.
I come to this floor not as a Democrat, not as a Republican, but as an American who cares deeply about the Constitution, the rule of law, and the rights of the people.
We don't know yet how Amash's entrance into the race will affect it. Meanwhile, there's been a string of polls showing President Trump trailing Biden both nationally and in key swing states. All this comes as traditional campaigning is suspended for the two major presidential candidates.